opportunities for all. And we are especially proud of him because he works to increase partnerships and collaborations for a vibrant, inclusive community. Mayor Dyer.
Thank you, Susan. I think this is awesome also. I've been part of this Democratic Party for, let me think about that, at least 30 years, 35 years probably. Back in the days of Irby Pugh and Doug Head, everybody remember those guys? They were a long time ago, right? But I'm more excited and more optimistic about our party in this county than I have ever been, right, Linda? When I was elected to the Senate in '92, it was all Republican senators. I became, of course, Democratic senator since George Stewart had been in that seat at that time. Let's thank, number one, Susan and Sam. They have brought energy to this party. Gone through this for a long time. It seems like we've had to rebuild the party every 2 years. Whatever we learned in one election, we didn't keep for the next election. So having this boots on the ground effort to put money behind it so that we're sustainable over the course of time is critically important. And we're now a blue county, so Democrats ought to win. But for statewide elections, we have to win big in Orange County now, because you can, if you're a Democrat, you can win statewide, winning 10 counties. But you have to win those 10 counties pretty big, because the other 57 have their little bits that they put in play. But think about that. And, oh, by the way, when they're distributing that sales tax money they collect in Tallahassee back to various places, those same 10 counties do the vast majority of the economic wealth into our state. So we are Florida, even though we're not proud right now to say we're from Florida. We are proud to be from Orlando and Orange County. Okay, we have, where's Tom King? Okay, I'm getting the hook. Actually, she's changing the program already. Okay, just quickly. So we flipped a seat, State House 35. And we have that opportunity in Orange and Osceola to flip 4 more. We're way down in the House, but it's going to be easier to make it up in the House than the Senate. So if we focus on the 4 we need to pick up here in Orange County, we can make a huge impact. And we need to get one of those houses back. And it's not just because they preempt everything that we do in the city of Orlando. There's a whole variety of reasons that I won't get into. Okay, but I'm thankful that you're here, thankful that everybody has been a contributor, and thankful for you guys. So, who do I introduce, Susan?
You can do it. So it's hard to imagine being 27 and not needing an introduction. But that's exactly the case. Except, OMG, our Congressman worked to secure an executive order from President Biden for the first ever Office of Gun Violence Prevention. The very issue that inspired him to get involved. Let's welcome the youngest member of Congress, Maxwell Alejandro Frost.
Orange County Democrats, how we feeling? Well, it's an honor to be here with everybody so much. Thank you so much, Mayor Dyer. It's an honor to be in all of your presence, especially Mayor Linda Chapin. Thank you so much for the amazing work you've done, man. Y'all, I'm fired up. Are you? I am fired up. Because I'll tell you what, do I have so much faith in all of our new leaders with the Orange County Democratic Party, including my friend that I've known since high school, Maxwell, the best damn chair in the state. Not only do I have faith in all of our candidates, all of our true blue Democrats that are going to protect democracy, that are going to fight for the right to choose, that are going to fight to end gun violence. Not only because we have volunteers here that are ready to knock every damn door and make every phone call necessary to win these races, but because our platform is on the side of the people, and it is the most progressive, and it is the platform that the people of this state want. And let me tell you, whenever I'm in DC, people kid around with me about two things. Obviously my age, but the thing they always come up to me and tell me is, what are we going to do about Florida? You know, that's what they always say. And I always tell them the same thing. Get down here and find out. Because we are working. We are organized. And our platform, saving, expanding Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, protecting the right to choose, ensuring that we protect immigrants' rights, making sure that you should be able to love who you want to love and be who you want to be in this state and across the country. Those are American ideals. And what we're not going to let happen is we're not going to let the far right hijack what patriotism means. Because listen, patriotism is more than just a vibe. Patriotism is more than bald eagle, beer, and flag. It's about loving the people that live in the country. It's about what's behind the flag. And that's every single one of us. That is why I know we're going to flip this state. That is why I know that this year we are going to break that Republican supermajority once and for all. We're going to re-elect true warriors up and down the ballot. Whether it's reinstating our duly elected state attorney, Monique Worrell, whether it's ensuring that we flip these seats blue here in Central Florida, or electing Debbie McCarso-Powell to be our new U.S. Senator, we got a lot of work to do. But I feel so optimistic because of every single one of you. So let me hear you. Are you ready to knock every door? Yes! Are you ready to donate some money? Yes! Are you ready to donate some more money after that? Yes! Because let me tell you, the party needs resources so we can pay for the literature, so we can pay for the things that we need, that they need, for every single one of us to be successful. We all have favorite candidates and people we knock doors for. It's not the Maxwell Frost show. It's not the whatever candidate show. It's about all of us. And together, we will flip this state blue. So thank y'all so much. And without further ado, I am honored to introduce my great colleague who's been fighting for our democratic values in the U.S. Congress. Give it up for Congressman Darren Soto!
Ladies and gentlemen, Maxwell Frost, the hope of the future. Look, every election they talk about, are you better off 4 years ago, or are you better off now? Let me remind you, 4 years ago was 2020. Literally the worst year in most of our lives. So let's remember that. There was a pandemic. There was a cruel president who didn't give a hoot. I'll say a hoot about us. We had our economy in free fall, and we wondered whether we were going to get out of it. And then even then, as we got into 2021, what did we see? An attack on the Capitol during literally the peaceful transition of power. And we know who did that. Donald Trump. What do we think about that? Whoa. Exactly. But then what happened next? We elected President Biden. I said we elected President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. By the way, it was a 3-point race. So shake it off, everyone. It was a 3-point race. Most places that'd be considered close, but here in Florida where we're used to 1-point races, people get all down. It means that we can win this if we're willing to work. Orange County Democrats, you willing to work? Yeah. So I'll tell you what we're about. First, we're about progress, especially with the economy. We passed the American Rescue Plan to bring us back from the pandemic. We passed the infrastructure law. Anybody driving I-4 lately? We're going to try to fix that, right? That's it? $3.5 billion to fix your commutes? I hear a hell yeah, right? We're working on our environment. We're making sure to bring back higher paying jobs. We also know it's about civil rights. Look at what happened with this state Supreme Court. They took away a woman's right to choose, and they came within one vote of not letting us vote on it. Are we going to let that happen? Orange County Democrats, are we going to fight? And then, for those of you interested or not, adult use marijuana is on the ballot. There's some fans there, I'm sure you're welcome to applaud that. That's going to be on the ballot too, but we know democracy's on the ballot. We know that while President Biden's running on pro-democracy, the other guy would be dictator on day one. We can't let that happen. This is serious. And so I'm looking to spend every single day between now and the election to make sure we let people know we are for people above politics. We are about progress. We are about defending civil rights. We are about making sure we protect the environment. We are about making sure we protect our democracy. So Orange County Democrats, you ready to do this?